Streetwear settles in, away they go. Very untidy beginning this one. Streetwear will slow out the machine, also Puccini not well away. Willowton's a little bit keen in the early stages. The odds-on favourite, Willowton, a little bit keen at the rail, just needs to settle into his rhythm. Jimmy now moves around from Courageous King. On the outside, Mustang Sunny. Willington's racing about 3.5 lengths off them, a little bit more settled now. Burmese Falcon and Roy's Dream, they're racing 6 lengths off the tempo. Sylvan Bay on the outside. Puccini had to be taken up around runners. Osuna, the red blinkers, gets 1 or 2 niggles. Towards the outside, Susie's Arrow, and then comes Streetwear. On the inside, Jimmy with the white cap. Mustang Sunny strong in second. He takes a fierce hold. Courageous King on the inside. Willowton's now 1 off, racing 2.5 lengths off the leader. Roy's Dream and Burmese Falcon team up together. Sylvan Bay, Osuna continues to get ridden vigorously towards the inside. Puccini's around them and Streetwear. Top of the lane, Mustang Sunny takes on Jimmy. Willowton angled out 2 lengths to make up. Courageous King towards the inside. Coming to the last 300, Willowton looms large. Mustang Sunny's along the inside. Willowton at the 300 starts to warm up. Anton Marcus says go, and Willowton gives full go. Willowton in full cry, bank the money. 5 lengths will be the winning margin. Willowton by 5. Courageous King second, Susie's Arrow, and then came Osuna. If you backed Willowton at the 300, you could do the banking. David rolls, George rolls, the son of Miesque's approval. Doug Campbell, he looked $1 million, this individual. And Anton Marcus just allowed him to build up at the 300. He swept past the opposition. And the first furlong, a little bit anxious because his head was up in the air and that could have been undoing for him. But he then settled into a rhythm. But he's obviously really talented, this son of Miesque's approval, as far as the maidens go. He's put the maiden behind him. He's put 5 lengths between himself and Courageous King. Then came Susie's Arrow. Osuna's a horse to keep a close eye on. He has been ridden from the 12-1400. You'd have noticed the rider was really getting stuck into him. And we heard from James Goodman, probably the 2,000-meter trip. Next time we'll do the banking there with Osuna. Keep a close eye on that one as we read down through the field. Mustang Sunny, Jimmy. Turning for home, Willowton. Within 3 strides, he had hit the front, and then all of a sudden, everything else is going up and down, and it's one-way traffic. Willowton. Anton Marcus gives him 2 or 3 reminders. Towards the outside, we saw Anton win. Roy's Power inside. Here's Willowton the outside. We saw a horse down the center, Sister Cosmos. They can win inside, center, outside. But here's a favourite, Willowton. We've called home. The best bet on the card for most punters. Back to the studio.
We've just seen the running of race number 4, a very, very impressive number 1, Willowton, the 4-year-old son of Miesque's approval, which threw its head up in the air for Estrada too, was fighting the rider Anton Marcus. But travelling through the 300, it never looked like getting beat. Very, very impressive winner, Doug.
Sure, he's improving all the time. He injured himself about 6 months ago, had a bit of a break, and I'm really thrilled for the Rolls family. David Rolls is a good supporter. Well, his father, George, has been a wonderful supporter for years, and George hasn't been very well. I was hoping he might make it this evening, but he couldn't make it, and I certainly hope this cheers him up. David's away playing golf with his son, Nottingham Road, and David, well done.
Yeah, it's a pity they couldn't be here, but nevertheless, it doesn't change the result, Doug. And last time out, it really was an eye-catching run. Came from far off them, and you know, to race a little bit closer up tonight and win by that much of a margin shows of things to come.
Sure, I think the draw does make a big difference to this course, and I think he's a sort of horse who's looking for 1,800 metres, so I think he's going to give us a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the fact that he's enjoying the surface is also nice. So looks like you'll have a lot of fun with this one.
Sure, I think Miesque's approvals do love the poly track, and so I'm sure it's going to give us a lot of fun.
Great, Doug. We'll keep the stable ticking over. Congratulations on the winner.
Thanks so much, Reece.
Awesome stuff there. We've seen the running of race number 4. That went the way of number 1, Willoughton, the 4-year-old son of Miesk's approval. That was bred by Mr. George Rolls and owned by Mr. David Rolls. Trained by Doug Campbell, ridden to victory by Anton Marcus. That makes it a quick double for Anton. That was the first leg of the jackpot. Greyville race 4. We'll see you back at race 5.